Welcome, everyone. It's good to see you here today. And what is Hygge Yoga, you might ask? Well, I went online and found out Hygge. I'm going to read you the definition of Hygge is simply the art form of creating intimacy, warmth, and contentment in any given moment. So it's like a big Scandinavian thing. Think Norway, Denmark, Sweden, like Finland, happiest country in the world, Finland. They know how to make those cold, harsh winter months cozy and fun and lovely. And so, what a perfect thing to layer together this time of year with yoga, right? So, because yoga, and it says here there were like 7 ways to Hygge your yoga. And so, I'm thinking create your perfect environment, whatever that is. Here we are at a library. So, we thought candles, maybe a little smell, scent. If you're at home, like wool socks, a cozy blanket, um, good smelling things, and practicing contentment. So I think to start with loving kindness, embrace well-being, get cozy, and take your time, right? Those are all like natural yoga things. I'm gonna move this over here. So that inspired me to get started again thinking yoga, doing it together. Let's sit tall, finding a comfortable spot for you. I like how you've adjusted, and always listening to your body because that's like the really key thing. So let's inhale length from the base of our spine all the way up for the crown of our head. And if you like, just hands on your knees, or you can take your thumb to your forefinger, palms up, whatever feels good to you in this moment. Sitting tall, I like to lightly close my eyes for a moment to set the intention today of creating fluidity, of sort of thinking about or not, or just being. Think of being, fluidity of movement. Think of being in the moment. Think of listening to your body, paying attention to what's happened as we go through these poses which have been around for thousands of years. I like to think of yoga as sort of the first physical therapy postures, which if you ever go to physical therapy, they're often still there. And a nice set of movements to help us daily move our bodies, stretch our bodies. And take your chin. Let's now drop. You can open your eyes, flutter your eyes open. Take your chin down towards your chest and feel a nice little stretch in the back of your neck. 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. And then gradually take your chin to one side and then down to the center. Chin to the other side, down to one center. Look up and let's think little circles with your nose. Do the infinity figure 8 on the side. Sort of to get that occipital, the back of your neck, sort of loosey-goosey. So if we see if we can loosey-goosey the back of our neck a little bit. And then your figure 8, slow and easy and whatever, just playing gently with where our head sits on top of our body via the neck. Let's sit tall, come to stillness, and tilt your head, take one ear towards one shoulder for a couple of breaths. Coming back to center, and then the other way. And then let's just start coming back to center again, little stir the pot. So imagine your spine as the soup spoon, and your pelvic bowl is kind of the bowl. And we're just going to come forward, just make circles. You can make them as big or as little as you'd like. As you come back, as you get bigger with your movement, you can tuck your chin in the back, long arms, and then as you come forward, bend the arms, chest forward. And just no right or wrong way to do this, just feeling whatever your body wants you to feel in this circular exploration. And then let's go the other way. Oh. And then let's take our feet and put them hip distance apart-ish, hip distance apart. We're going to take our hands underneath our, I think the lights are hot. Excuse me while I disrobe. Hands under your knees as we inhale with lengthening, and exhale, just roll it back, tuck your pelvis, straighten your arms, tuck your chin. Inhale, coming up. All of these movements we do today are going to be kind of like this, where you roll it back. And then inhale, strengthening and lengthening. Exhale, curling and cozy curling. Inhaling the straight length. Exhaling the cozy curl. 2 more of those in your breath and your time. Yeah. And then finding your way back, we're going to find our way to tabletop. All fours, hip distance apart. And we're going to be wide. Maybe take your hands, make them really wide, soft, wide, soft, and then just find a nice, again, other hand. And plant them in the ground, elbows shining forward. Let's play with your range of motion. Elbows, like that, your inner elbows can face each other. So maybe they rotate forward. Maybe they just play with your range of motion wherever it is. And we're going to think about our eventually elbows kind of shining forward, if that works for you. Long spine, we're looking down. Our tailbone is reaching back. Our spine is long. The crown of your head, feel the lengthening of your neck as the crown of your head reaches forward. And then gradually with an inhale, we're going to raise our gaze and drop our belly and look up. And then with an exhale, we're going to tuck our chin, head into cat, curling our back, and then inhaling, lengthening the spine. So we're doing a fluid flow with our breath, linking our inhale to cow, our exhale to cat, and then journeying into and out of through these poses back and forth with your breath, linking it to your rhythm. Two more. And then we're going to find our way back to tabletop, our neutral spine. And then imagine you're inside a yummy something sticky Nutella jar. And your body is the torsal spatula, and you're going around inside your yummy stickiness. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's dulce de leche. Aww. Maybe it's honey. And we're just taking our body. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. We're just exploring in one direction, and then when you've done that, go the other way. Loosening up our body, exploring our range of motion, just playing with movement. And then let's tuck your toes, back toes under, and let's sit back on our toes if we can, if that works for your knees. And just stretch the bottoms of our feet for a minute. Again, sitting tall. And then back to our all fours. Take your one leg long, and just rock back and forth, stretching. After all these holidays and being curled up under blankets for as much as I can, my body is needing to stretch. So I'm just rocking back and forth with my leg long. Then we're going to take our leg across to the other side. My right leg is crossing over to the left side of my mat, and I'm doing the same there. Maybe I'm doing circles. Let's do a circle and pivot on the toe. Just make little circles and explore what you feel there. And then go the other way. And then bring it back to all fours as we take the other leg long. Toe under, and we're just reaching back and forth, gentle stretching, forward and back. Just till we feel what we feel. We're not overstretching, we're just exploring the range of motion. And then lift your leg, move it over cross body. You can go back and forth and find your way into your circles. And the other way. And then back to all fours. We are now going to play with taking your right foot back, hovering it, foot flexed, heel reaching back, and then see if you can take your left arm up. And with an inhale, we're going to inhale length, and then exhale, take your elbow towards your knee, towards your center body. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling the cozy curl. Lengthen. Curl. Inhale, length. Always think of extending with an inhale and curling with your exhale. Last one. And then all fours. Take your knees wide, your toes touching. Sit back on your heels, walk your fingers forward, find your extended child's pose, if that works for you. You can always have a pillow under your butt, leave your butt come down to whatever place is comfortable for you. Maybe soften your forehead, roll your forehead side to side, smooth any tension your brow might be storing. Inhale and exhale. Two more of those. Going back to all fours. We're going to do the other side. We take our left leg long with the other side for you. So your arm and your leg are a long extension parallel with the ground as we inhale length, exhale elbow to knee. One last one. Again, coming to all fours, tuck your toes under, rock back to a little toe squat, and we'll gradually find our way. Actually, let's straighten our legs and find our way into a forward fold. Knees bent to whatever level they need to be bent at. Take your hands to your shins, in your head. Maybe make circles with your head one way, circle your head the other way. And then maybe just let it rock back and forth. Side to side. And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to gradually straighten our legs to a place that's comfortable for you. They don't have to be locked straight, gentle bend in the knees. So we're figure 7, flat back. Then exhale, slide your hands down, belly towards your thighs, on your thighs. Inhaling, lengthening, extending, straight, flat back. Exhaling, cozy curl. Inhaling, exploring, straightening your legs, straightening, lengthening the back through the corner of your head.
Exhale, curling it all down, relaxing. 2 more. One more. And then when you're all relaxed down at the bottom, let's just gradually ground down through the feet, roll ourselves slowly up to standing. And here we are.
Ooh, dizzy baby. Or not. Let's take our feet hip distance apart. And if you feel like you are comfortable, you can close your eyes and just really feel the bottoms of your feet. If that makes you unbalanced, then don't by any means. Just and play with, if your eyes open or closed, we're simply exploring the edges of our feet, our platform of support, by shifting our weight. Side, forward, side, back, and then go the other way. Side, forward, side, back, and then maybe go forward a little, go back a little, and then find the place where your head's over your heart's over your pelvis. Your shoulders up around down, back. Let's all just take it up, down, up, and down, up, and down. Take them out to the side, right arm up to the sky. We're going to wring our towel. And really get into it. That towel, rotating, nice, really good, really good. We both got the memo because when I'm looking straight ahead, I see dark. I feel like I'm in stereo. Then let's take our feet in soft knees. We're going to simply go back and forth. I call this slap happy. And explore some gentle swinging. Oh, that's okay. We'll go away eventually. It's music, right? Allow that to be over there. No rush of cortisol to answer. It will be there later. And bring it back to center. Let's glue our feet together, really glued together. Shoulders up, around, down, and back. Reach at the crown of your head. We're going to inhale our arms up to a touching place. And stand like this, grounding down. I like to think of this as mountain. I know mountain is with your arms down, but it can be mountain with your arms up. We're being mountains. These are our peaks. Our hands, our fingertips are our peaks. Slide your chin, tuck your chin a little bit so that you're really feeling a nice reach at the crown of your head. Feeling your hands touching each other, gently pressing, activating a little action. So we're not just passively standing here hanging out, we're actually chin tucked, crown raised, palms loving each other, greeting each other, pressing gently and activating the arms. Lift your toes, spread them wide, loop the ground, and breathe. On the next exhale, open your eyes, hands down. As we shoulder roll, feet hip distance apart. So we're going to take 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. And we are going to take how to say this? Watch this. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, straighten and give yourself a hug. Tuck your chin. Inhale, sink and open. Exhale, embrace, tongue shift. Inhale, open, stretching the chest. Exhale, straightening the knee, tucking your chin. Inhale and exhale. So we're breathing into an opening and again, exhaling a cozy curl of sorts. This next one we're going to stay. So we're open, take your arms up, warrior one. Now, think again of your top of your crown of your head reaching up to the heavens. And then let's open it up to warrior two, where we open your back leg up. Maybe you have a little bit wider stance, maybe not. And you lower and bend your knee to the place that's good for you. Slip forward over the front hand. And then let's take our right palm, our front palm to the sky. We're going to inhale, reach it tall, and exhale it back to parallel. And let's do it again. Inhale, straighten the front leg and come up tall. And exhale, bend the front leg and come back into warrior. Inhale, straightening the front knee. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Bend it up. Bend down. And then let's bend the front elbow, take it to your thigh, and explore circular rotation with your opposite arm. So you're really just kindly reaching, so taking it back, up to the sky, forward and down, exploring the shoulder, the side body, getting out from under our blanket. And the next time your hand's up in the sky, go the other way. And circle around the other way. And then the next one, we'll come back up to a warrior two. And straighten the leg. Pivot back around. Step your front leg forward. Hands on your hips. And maybe like a forward extension fold-ish thing, where to wherever you're comfortable. You can either be at like a figure seven flat back, or if you like, you can play with forward with your breath. So with each inhale, you're lengthening, and with each exhale, you're softening. So wherever your body says it's okay to go. And next inhale, come up. Step forward to the top of your mat. Shake it out. Shake everything. And then the other, which one did I have forward? Other side. Yes. So I have now my right foot back, my left foot forward. Arms out like this. We're going to go through that same sequence on the other side, and we'll see if we can remember, because it's also a mental thing, right? So straight legs, open arms, and then inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten and give yourself a hug. Inhale, sink and open. Exhale, embrace, tuck the chin. Inhale, bend the front knee, sink and open. You also don't really necessarily want your front knee to go over your toe. So inhale, sort of a lunge-ish thing. Exhale, hug and straighten. Finding that rhythm with your breath. This next one will stay. And we'll straighten our arms, our warrior one. And then we'll open it up to warrior two. Looking forward over our front hand, gazing forward. Soft eyes, drishti gaze. A soft gaze forward. Flipping the front palm to the sky as we tip back and straighten our leg, reaching up to the sky, and exhaling parallel arms to the ground as we lunge forward-ish. Inhaling, straightening the leg, raising the arm up. Exhaling, warrior two. Inhaling, straight leg up. Back to warrior two, we'll do one more. And warrior two. Now, from warrior two, we bent our front arm, we tipped, and we explored our range of motion with our upper arm, reaching it back and up and forward, feeling that nice side body reach and stretch. And then as you come to the top next time, reverse direction. And then find your way back to your warrior two. Pivot your feet both forward. Take your hands to your hips and we'll hinge forward and play with a forward fold straddle. And if you like, you can take your fingertips down and inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhale, bending the elbows. Playing always with breath. Today we're just breathing that cozy, curious, listening movement. And then let's keeping your fingers down, toe heel, so that you're at a, we're gonna find our way into a squat. Do squats work for you guys? Or not?
We'll see.
Yeah, right? I don't know if they work for me either, so we're gonna explore a squat. And one way of squatting is to get your knees inside your, those are elbows inside your knees. And you can sort of press out gently and hug in. And if it doesn't feel good, don't. Yeah, you guys have it. You're really stable on those toes. I can't do that. And then let's play a little. Let's find our way back to our butts. And let's, under here, we're gonna look behind you. We don't want to be banging into anything. We're simply gonna roly-poly. It's the little cellar bug in the basement. We're gonna be roly-polies. Maybe 5 of them all together. Yeah, and if not, you can just enjoy the back. We can go like, side to side. Yeah, so now we're all gonna be on our backs. Take your feet to the sky. Palms down, feet to the sky. Flex your feet, point your feet. Circle your feet around. Raise your arms up to your feet. I mean, you know, wave at your toes and wave at your fingers. Take your arms out to a T and bend your knees in towards your chest. We're gonna, with a breath, we're gonna inhale in, and with an exhale, we're gonna take our knees over towards our right elbow. We're simply gonna breathe here for a minute or so. Smoothing the brow, allowing the wrinkles of your forehead to unravel and relax. Tongue dropping from the top of your palate to the bottom of your lower half of your mouth. You can either have your head looking straight up, or you can look the opposite way of your knee. With your next inhale, take your knees back to center. Give yourself a hug. Take your hands to your knees. We're going to inhale, straight arms. Exhale, hug your thighs towards your belly. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale,
hugging in. And then let's take our hands and let's make circles with our knees on the ceiling. So your hands are on your knees and you're just playing with a circular motion of your knees going in one way. And then we'll go the other way. And then we're taking our arms out to a T, palms up or palms down, whatever's more. I like palms up myself. I feel more open. And then we're going to, with your next exhale, take your knees over towards your left elbow and look right if that is comfortable for you. Or straight up. Relaxing your forehead, unclenching your jaw. If it's tight, just relax your teeth. And come back to center. Roll onto the other side and find your way up to a seated spot where soles of our feet are together. And we're sitting tall, soles of our feet are together, gently pressed, and we're going to massage our inner arches with our thumbs. Do either of you have a favorite yoga pose?
I just started doing one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're good. And then on the sides.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Don't know that one. Oh. That oppositional, I like that oppositional.
The side stretch is really full.
Yeah. And then let's come back, bring them together. Long legs. We're gonna bend one knee, take it over the other. Opposite knee, opposite arm, hugging. The long leg is a little activated. So you're flexing your foot, you're gently engaging the kneecap, sliding it up. Your leg isn't but it's not, it's just there, nicely active. And we're going to take our left, whatever arm that's not hugging the leg, look forward with it. And then follow your gaze all the way out and around the back. And take the fingertips down back behind you to help you with your tall spine. And then let's inhale, look back. Let's inhale, look forward. And exhale, look back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. This time we'll stay back and take a few breaths here. Maybe you're on your fingertips, maybe you're on your palm.
Next exhale, come back to forward, uncross, and switch legs. Opposite arm, opposite leg, hugging. That nice hug gives you sort of a spot to really lengthen from. Bottom leg long, foot flexed, the arm out front, gazing at it, and then just take it around and back. You can be palm down or fingertips, whatever feels good. Inhaling, looking forward. Exhaling, looking back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So the next time you come back, just stay back, gazing back to wherever you're gazing at. Is that a different number? Still here.
No, that was mine.
That was yours? Come forward, uncoat, and then we'll take your soles of your feet again together. Reconnect with those, warm your toes. Your toes need to be warmed up. And then find your cross-legged place that feels comfortable for you. We're going to take our arms up. And we're going to play, you know how we did our loosey-goosey twist? We're going to do that seated. So we're inhaling one way, exhaling the other. It doesn't matter which. So and then sort of gradually come back to center. I went to a yoga class once where we did that for like 5 minutes. Uh-huh. I was like, okay. And then we're gonna find our way back. We're gonna come up standing on our knees. Or if you can, stand on your knees. Let's stand on our knees. Parallel, hip distance apart, gaze back. Check on your feet back there. We don't want them splayed weight out or touching toes. We just want them parallel-ish. Circles show around, back, and move down. Word's funny. Inhale up. And we're going to exhale, sit back down on our heels-ish as we touch our forehead to the ground. And the backs of your hands can go to the sacrum of the back. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Finding your rhythm, your breath, your flow. Next time you come up, let's pause. And now we're going to take one arm down to the back, swallow your back. You're going to leave it there. We're going to exhale, take the other one back, look to your right, or the opposite side that you're on. And then you're inhaling, left arm up, looking up, exhaling, lowering, looking right. So left side of the head touching. Inhaling the left arm up, looking up, and exhaling, looking right. 2 more of those. And then now when you come up, both arms up, we're going to leave our right arm up, take your left arm down, and then as we inhale, Exhale, lower the right arm, look to the left. Inhaling, raising the right arm up, looking up to the sky. Exhale, lowering, look left. One last one. Bring both arms up. And then lower them to your sides. And we'll come back down to Dandasana, staff pose. Our legs long in front of us. Hands by your side, palms down. And just gently flex your feet. And ground down through your hands. Staff pose. So you're thinking of your vertebrae, tailbone reaching down to the ground. And then with each inhale, imagine that you're sort of creating just a gentle little amount of space between each vertebra as your crown of your head is reaching up. And let's inhale our arms up to the sky and exhale forward wherever that is for you. Bend your knees softly so we're not overstraining the backs of our legs. Take your belly towards your thighs where your knees are, and hands to either your toes, your shins, wherever you are landing is fine. Forward fold. You're trying to find a way to relax here. So you don't want to be in pain. So if it hurts, bend your knees more. And gradually with your next inhale, roll it back up slowly and tall as we reestablish our staff position, hands by your side, palms down, our elbows slanting out maybe, reaching to the crown of our heads. And then let's bend our knees and roll down, and we'll play with some bridges, where we're going to first greet the ground. So feet as comfortably close to your sits bones as comfortable, palms down by your sides, maybe adjust, greet the ground, be friendly, find your place where you're landing, what feels good. And with this one, what we're going to do as we breathe into and out of our bridge, we're also going to take our arms with us. So first, let's do without the arms. We'll do 3 without the arms. We're going to inhale. Let's do pelvic tilts first. Inhale, heavy tailbone, a slight arch in the lower back. Exhale, greet the ground with the lower back arch. And you're just playing with a nice little pelvic tilt. It's not a huge move. We're just lowering up the lower vertebra, warming, getting them DW40'd with movement. Okay, with your next inhale, we're going to curl up and take your hips to the sky, bridge. And your palms can stay long by your side, palms down, pressing on the ground, chest rising towards your chin, chin towards the sky. Take a breath here. And with your next exhale, let's roll it down. Take a breath. With your next inhale, curl your vertebrae, roll your Come up into bridge however you can. That feels good. I've lost my words. Take a breath when you get to the top. And as you lower vertebra by vertebra, we greet the ground. This time we're going to engage our arms. So we're going to inhale, press to your feet, hips towards the sky, arms up towards the sky, and then they come down to the ground over your head, touching the earth. And then as you exhale, you take your hands back up to the sky, vertebra by vertebra, our back is going down, and you're synchronizing it so that your hands greet the ground, and then as you curl and roll yourself back up, they arch over your head like you paint a rainbow. Oh, yes. Exhaling, we're painting a rainbow over our bridge, palms down to the ground. Inhaling, curling, and peeling up as we paint the rainbow. Backs of your hands reach the floor back behind you, and then exhale, lower down, vertebra by vertebra. We're going to do two more. Inhaling, pressing through the feet, hips to the sky, arms reaching overhead, backs of the hands to the floor, and then gradually painting the rainbow as you lower vertebra by vertebra back to the ground. Then take your hands to your knees as we long elbows, and then hug in. Long elbows, and then hug in. And then let's find our happy baby. Maybe grab the sides of your feet wide. One thing that's fun to do here again, like bear claw, if you push your feet into your hands and your hands push down, every once in a while pulse, maybe with an inhale, push and press. And then with the exhale, knees relax back to the ground. And then maybe rock your baby. Get your legs and arms to dance and rock your baby. And then reverse your feet circles. And then feet to the sky for one last part. Palms down, straighten your legs up to the sky. And then let's just gradually lower them. Slowly, slowly, all the way down to the ground. And then take them hip distances apart, palms to the sky. I think we're going to land in Savasana now as we clear our minds and greet the ground and take the time to relax and be. Smoothing the brow, allowing the skin of the forehead to relax. Temples sliding towards the earth, imagining that, smoothing the brow. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue. Feeling the shoulder blades melting into the mat. The backs of the arms, backs of your hands, relaxing. Noticing your sacrum, how it's gently resting on the ground, kindly supported by the earth below. The legs melting, relaxing. melting into the all is wellness. In this moment, all is well. And gradually wiggle your toes. Gradually flex your feet and take your toes to the, really stretch your legs, flex your feet, activate the legs and relax, melt. Squeeze your butt cheeks, really squeeze them, and then relax them back to the ground. Make fists with your hands, pinky side down, long straight arms, make fists, pinkies into the ground, press. And then open your palms to the sky, relax, open them. And take your head from side to side, explore your range of motion here. And gradually slide one heel up towards your sit bones and then the other. Rolling onto your side, let's pause. Pause on our sides for a couple of moments here. Relax. And as you're ready, gradually, slowly, comfortably find your way to sitting. As together we find our comfortable seats, wherever that is for us, bless you. And we take our hands together to our forehead. And let's glue our forearms together too as we take our thumbs to our forehead. And we sit tall. And we breathe kind thoughts. And then we lower our thumbs to our mouths and we breathe the intention for kind words. And then we take our thumbs to our hearts and we feel kind feels. And thank you for coming today. We have our Hygge Yoga, week 1 complete. We will see you again next week. And turn this off and then we can talk.